So once you're here at the knowledge map, you're going to see an actual Google map that doesn't have landforms, but does have concepts of math and how they're connected. So you can see the first thing on the list, counting with small numbers, that is the first thing at the top of this map here. We zoom out a little bit using these tools just like we do on Google Maps, and we pull the page a little bit. You can see this is the first thing from which a lot of things come, counting with small numbers. Let's see what these other ones are. I have to zoom in. Oh. Counting with small numbers, moving over. Comparing size is another one of those basic things. Naming shapes. Anything else? What comes next? Numbers to 100. Let's see where that is. Oh, numbers to 100 is under counting with small numbers. Okay, so counting with small numbers has all these different parts. Numbers to 100, missing numbers, counting in pictures. Okay. Now as we go on, how many objects does 1 equal? How many objects do 2 equal? And then making 5, putting things together, addition within 1 through 5. And you start to grow and add on to these different concepts. Okay, so you can see how if you didn't understand how many objects 1 was and what 1 meant, it'd be really hard to understand what making 5 means if you can't understand 1. And then to add within 5, that would be very difficult. And so that is why we have to master each level. We have to completely understand how many equals 1 before we can make 5. And before making 5...
Tammy's blood boiled. How...
Commercial break. Before making 5, before adding within 5, we've got to know how to make 5. And so on and so forth. So this map is kind of nice because it shows you how everything's connected and how what you're working on is going to help you to get to some other concepts that might open the door to many other things. So you could be working on this. When you get here, you can see that that concept is super important. You've got to know that it's probably more important than this concept because that doesn't lead anywhere. It's important for some reason, less and greater, okay? Once you know that, that is useful as a concept, but it doesn't go any further. Something's just less or something's greater. And that idea doesn't need to grow, although we apply it in a lot of different places. So that's the basic of how we can use and understand math content on Khan Academy by using this map. So let's say I really want to know about, zoom in again, making 5. I'm going to click on making 5. And it's going to take me to a lesson about how to make 5. And the cool thing is that it still tells me, like the steps here on the side, it tells me that addition and subtraction, introduction is the part of math that I'm learning and that I'm just doing making small numbers and specifically making 5 and making small numbers in different ways. So looking at these boxes, if I added one more, I've got to understand the concept of 1, but I already mastered that. I know that's 5. I'm going to check my answer. I got the first one correct. Awesome. I showed my points. I have practiced one time, okay? And when we said about mastery learning, I couldn't keep going on now. There are many different ways I need to understand this, so I got to keep going. But I earned some points for my work, 175 energy points. It looks like also it's telling me that I can customize my avatar, okay? That's not something we're going to do today, but it's something we'll do soon. And then I can earn a badge. Okay, so what's a badge? Can anyone tell me what a badge is? So a badge is sort of like something you earn, like a star or whatever you've earned before when you do something right, or when you have gotten to a certain level. So like in the military, people get different badges for different skills that they've shown that they have, which could be leadership, it could be serving in a war, or maybe Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are a better example for you. You get a badge when you learn how to do survival swimming, and that little badge might be made out of fabric and you could sew it onto your jacket and everybody would know that you have done survival swimming training, and you passed it, and that you have that knowledge. So it's kind of like a way to show off what you know. So the badges that we have in Khan Academy, there are different types. Meteorite badges, those are pretty easy to earn. I just earned one. This makes perfect. I just achieved in math. Okay, that was pretty simple. Moon badges are uncommon, so not common, and represent an investment in learning. That means you are putting time in it. Earth badges, really rare, can't find very many of them, harder to earn them. You have to do a significant amount of learning to get them. And then looks like sun badges are one of the hardest to get. You have to be very dedicated. I have heard black hole badges are almost never given out. Like only 30 people have ever earned them from all the people who've done Khan Academy. And then there's some special patches, which is like a smaller thing than a badge, for different topics. So these are all the different meteorite badges, the ones that are pretty easy to get. You can see I gotta have 500 points for this, I gotta have 100 energy points for that, etc. All these different ones I can earn. It looks like I finished my first practice task. That means perfect. Practice makes perfect. Cool. Then moon badges, I'd have to do more. I'd have to get 15 unique skills, mastery of those 15 unique skills, and 2,000 energy points in order to get that moon badge. So you can see that if you go to the badges page, look right here, khanacademy.org/badges, you're going to be able to see what you got to do for each badge. Earth badges, sun badges, black hole badges. Really hard to get. And then challenge patches are just for different subjects outside of math. Here's another cool thing I just found. If you have Facebook, you can share your badges on Facebook. Ask me if that's something you want to know more about. All right, here you're seeing an overview of the dashboard, which is where you go to see all your progress, okay? You're going to see different skills that you've been working on, and then the opportunity to practice will be when you click that button. You're going to see opportunities to challenge yourself, and then this little part will show you on your progress on the mission that you're working on, okay? So this person had made almost half of the mission progress, mastered 78 skills, and then this is the breakdown of like the different things that they know. Maybe they did all of these, skipped these 2 lessons or didn't master them, mastered this one, and kind of moved around within mission foundations. Okay, maybe they're going to go back and do these. But you can see that you can earn points and badges and see your mission progress on your learning dashboard.